How are you guys doing today? My name is Andy.montalvo. I'm a real estate agent here in Houston, Texas with Martha Turner Sotheby's International. And today I wanted to address something that I get a lot of questions about, especially when people are shopping within the city of Houston inside the loop. And that is, what is the difference between a townhome and a single family home? Now, before we start, go ahead and hit like and subscribe so you can keep up with the weekly content. Now, if you are planning to buy in the city of Houston or really anywhere right now, check this video out. It's going to give you some references on kind of how to guide yourself through a seller's market. A lot of the areas right now are in seller's markets, where the markets are favoring the sellers due to the low inventory of homes, but there's ways to navigate it as a buyer and how to best prepare yourself. So go ahead and check the video out. Okay, back to townhomes and single family homes. Now, the number one distinction between a townhome and a single family home is that townhomes have a point of attachment. Usually it's a shared wall. It could be on the right side, left side, back sides, any of those. Single family homes, on the other hand, are not attached in any way to another home. They sit freely on their own lot, and they're what most people would consider a home whenever they think of a home. If you are shopping outside the loop of Houston, you won't face this as much as there's not as many townhomes outside the loop. Since there are more suburban areas and master plan communities with, nice larger homes, single family homes. However, this information is still good to know just to how to distinguish between each other. Now, here in Houston, and mostly inside the loop of Houston, a lot of times you get some small developer communities that have detached structures that look like townhomes, because here inside those areas, townhomes and single family homes can look very similar, as sometimes they're built up. So they're like 3 stories, 4 stories, and the square footage is distributed vertically instead of horizontally. So a lot of people just see them as townhomes, but they're actually single family homes. Also, there are times where your single family homes, these small developer communities inside the city of Houston, of these single family homes that look like townhomes, they have shared driveway spaces, or they sit inside their own small gated community, which makes people think that they are townhomes. Some pros with townhomes is that they tend to be more affordable, especially for first-time home buyers or people who are looking to get within an area or get a certain amount of space, for a lower price. Whereas single family homes may just be run a little more expensive. To give you guys an example, at the end of 2021, the average home price for a single family home in Houston was around $392,000. Now compare that with the average sale for a townhome throughout the city of Houston, which was about $258,000. As you can see, just in the average sale price, there's about $150,000 difference between a townhome and a single family home. Now, it is good to note that the closer you get into the loop and inside the loop, the average price of your single family homes and your townhomes tend to go up. Now, another big difference between single family homes and townhomes, and one, to be honest, that you're not going to see that much here in Houston, but you see it in other areas, and it really depends where you're shopping, is that townhomes tend to have homeowners association fees and single family homes don't. Now, the reason I say that you don't really see that here in the city of Houston is that majority of single family homes sit in some sort of small developer community or master plan community that has their own HOA in order to take care of like the general areas around where those homes sit, whether it's a gated neighborhood and taking care of the gates, whether it's maintaining the green spaces or parks or anything that's surrounding or part or of that community, or any amenities that are added to that community. If you do live in a townhome, you are more than likely going to have to pay some sort of HOA fee, which is what most people say is a con towards owning a townhome. However, do realize that those HOA fees go towards maintaining the exteriors and maintaining the general areas of where that townhome is located. Besides that, there is not that much more of a difference between a townhome and a single family home. Just when you are going out and buying at your house, please make sure to pay attention to if it is a single family home or if it is a townhome, because the value of that property can vary very much. Well, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, as always, put them down below. I would love to get them answered for you. Or you can shoot me an email and I'll also answer that for you too. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate and you do not live here in the Houston area or are not planning to move here in the Houston area and need some guidance on finding an agent to help you out in your area, go ahead and shoot me an email and I can reach out to my network of agents around the country and the network that Sotheby's provides from agents globally and around the country as well, in pretty much every city and state. Now, if you are looking to buy a home and haven't even spoken to a lender and don't even know where to start with that, shoot me an email as well. I'll get you connected with some lenders that I have worked with in the past that do a great job with some of my past clients. With that said, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, as your support means everything to me. I will continue to put out a weekly video covering some real estate topics and kind of just showing you guys around Houston, maybe some small businesses, local foods, and all that kind of good stuff that's here in Houston. Anything you can really enjoy around here. I appreciate you guys sticking around, and I cannot wait to see you guys next week.